Hello, ladies and gentlemen, CaptainShack here, and welcome to Star Wars The Clone Wars mod. Now, don't get confused if you're a Republic at War fan, this is not that one. This is The Clone Wars. It's actually a really cool mod that I've just now had the chance to give it a go. Oh, it's good. So what is this? Well, it's a total conversion for Empire at War, Forces of Corruption. Brings it into the Clone Wars era, just like Republic at War does. But there are some big and really minor differences with this. Now, the first thing I think you're gonna notice, I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, I may have to bring the volume down so I don't get a copyright ID on this, but the Clone Wars mod is really centered on the series, on the show. The music is from the show, the voices are from the show, the artwork is from the show, like everything is from that animated Clone Wars series. And I couldn't be happier, I really love that series. So we're gonna go ahead, let's jump into single player. New campaign does not work, there is no actual campaign for the series. Galactic Conquest, of course, and skirmish battles. Now, we're gonna jump into Galactic Conquest. Let's do, you can play as the Confederacy of the Galactic Republic. We're gonna play as the Galactic Republic. Let's see here, can we push official maps? Can we change our tech level so I can show you guys all the cool stuff? And there's the advanced option. So we'll just jump right into let's do a Galactic Conquest. Now there are different types of Galactic Conquest. I really like this one though, the Battlefront map. It's the Conquest map from Battlefront, and you actually get like all the planets that are right there, and it makes for a really fun campaign. Now, something that I've noticed, the AI is brutally difficult so far. I lost every major battle that I fought in when I was just testing this. I also have to figure out what the classes do. I'm so used to Republic at War. There's a different kind of class system and counter system in this. All right, so the Clone Wars, holy crap. All right, there's your 70 planets. The light and the dark, 55 planets, all starting at Tech 1, Tech 1, Tech 1, Outer Rim Tech 1. All right, so let's jump into Battlefront. You start off at Tech 3 with Battlefront. Now, they have a lot of the same units, of course, because we're talking about the Clone Wars era here, and there were a lot of different vehicles in that, but you're gonna have a lot of crossover. But there is some new ones. There's this giant like battleship that you can get. We're just gonna take a look at Galactic Conquest real fast. Now, in this particular map, everything is really close together. The battles are quick and fast, and you'll notice, I've got a couple of acclimators here. One of the big differences that I really like in this mod is the way the space stations work. So let's see here, let's turn on our information. We have a level 1 space station here on Naboo. Now we'll zoom in on it, and it's the medical station from the Clone Wars series. That's the level 1. All right, here is the level 2. The level 2 on Kashyyyk is actually, wait, it's actually the same thing. All right, so level 1 and level 2 look like they're the exact same thing. Over Coruscant, here's a level 3. It actually looks different. It's a different space station. And we'll go ahead and we'll knock this up to a level 4 space station right now. We'll rush that, get it done. So when that builds, you'll actually see it'll look like a different station, which is pretty badass. I love this concept. At the same time, we'll look at some of the units that we get. The starting units for, what are we at, like Tech 3, I think, right now? You're gonna find, yeah, pretty standard fare. They've got some of the corvettes, the cruisers, but what I've found is the units themselves, and we'll gather up the fleet here, because we're not gonna actually play through this campaign. We'll just gather everybody together and go start some shit. You'll find that the ships actually move faster than in Republic at War. All right, so we've got the fleet here. It's all right. It's not bad. We got one Venator. We've got 5 acclimators, and then fighter escorts for the whole shindig. Oh, our space station's done. So let's turn down the speed here, and you can see there you go. The space station's actually looking different. We'll jump on over to Dagobah. See if there's anything over there to pop. It should be neutral, I believe. Nope, we got some neutrals over here. Fantastic. So we'll fight these guys. Let's go ahead and begin the battle. But yeah, the ships actually move faster. One of the descriptors for the Venator is that it's big enough to hold its own in a fleet fight, but it's fast enough that it can actually chase down enemy vessels. And I like that that's represented in this.
Welcome to the battlefield, General.
Here's what you're gonna see. So here's your acclimator speed. Go ahead, move up. Acclimator, instead of having the shield ability in Republic at War, it has boost weapons power, so it's a bit more of a combat vessel this time around. She can't take much of a hit, though. She relies on her fighters, is what it seems like. Models, of course, look really, really good. I mean, I wouldn't say they're any worse or better than Republic at War. There's your Venator right there, and then we're launching all the fighters. And you can build different fighters, like, let's see if we have any here. Well, the Jedi Starfighters, there we go. You can actually build these. They're not just Jedi fighters. You can build them as an interceptor unit, which is pretty cool. And they've got sensor pings, so we can ping the enemy, find out where they're at. So we'll ping out here. We see there's a couple of enemy fighters out there. One thing that I really like, though, is that since the capital ships are bigger, I feel like I can maneuver. There we go. You can see him moving. I feel like I can actually maneuver my ships, get their guns in the right, the left-hand battery, actually get them facing. Like, look how fast she can spin around. You can probably spin her around in about 10 seconds, 180 degrees. Not even. Probably 360 degrees in 10 seconds. Not bad at all. One thing that you will notice when playing this, let's grab the entire fleet here and move them forward, is that weapons fire really fast. Now, this goes for ground battles and space battles. So what you get is, you get these fields of just chaotic fire. Now I had a bit of a FPS slowdown in one of the bigger battles that I fought in. We're moving forward, let's go ahead and engage. This is actually the enemy space station. Isn't that cool? It's not this giant honking thing, it's just a neutral space station. We're gonna come in here and take out a shield generator with our proto Y-Wings here, our BLTs, or our BTLs. With their droids in the back. Bring it in, boys. We need that heavy artillery. Torpedoes are away. That's way more than enough of these bombers to take out their shield generator, which should be down. Bombers in this seem to be, at least these bombers at this tech level, seem to be a bit weaker than in Republic at War. But fighters seem to be a bit beefier. Capital ships seem to be a bit weaker. Uh-oh, our shields are down. Let's go ahead and overload our weapons. Switch to our point defense weapon systems. All right, use that engine. Let's get out of here. Subsystems have been disabled, so I can't really pull her out. How are we doing on that space station? We're taking out the space station pretty heavily. Let's get the acclimator in range, overload their weapon systems, and get them inbound. So you're gonna find a lot of different balanced decisions that they made. Let's just get more fighters over here. Come on, guys. Save the Venator. She's taking fire, and you can see she's got her fire. Her subsystems are damaged. She's got hull breaches everywhere. A couple of her turrets are actually missing. That's cool. Like the model is actually gone, and the enemy is hyperspacing out. So there's the victory for us. Let's return. Let's get into a ground battle, and you guys can see what's up with that. The ground battles is where this mod, I think, shines over Republic at War. People who have been watching my series are probably going to be like, Shack, really? You're saying that this is better than Republic at War?
Building under construction.
Better, different, very different. In this, what does it say? Do we want to wait for this cloning facility to build, or do I want to just go into? Let's go into a skirmish. That way I can unlock everything and show you guys more of the units. So let's go ahead and quit game. Yes, it's fine. Something that you'll find in the ground battles is that the infantry, when you select them, and I'm going to show this right now, aren't these big squads. Skirmish battle. Let's do the Kessel run. Let's do one of the custom maps. I think this is a custom map. Yeah, there's a downed acclimator right there. If you can tell all the parts missing and stuff. So this is a custom one. We'll put the AI on easy for now. We're just going to show off some stuff. And CaptainShack, Galactic Republic. Seems good. Starting credits. Let's just max it out. Good start. You'll find that when you select your units, you build, let's say, a platoon of 501st or any of the clone trooper platoons. They are individual units, and I love this. This is more of like a traditional strategy game. Like, look at this. I select them all. I can move them in. The way they move, their animations, I think, are a little bit better too, because it's right out of the Clone Wars. The models are great. I think I might be having some lighting issues. Maybe it's just this map. They seem really, like my gamma might be a little too high. But here's the thing. I can select one guy, one clone trooper, and I can move him out. I can take a squad, like I can say, all right, you know what, Jim, Bob, and here. Jim, Bob, come up here. Jim and Bob, I want you to move over here, and I want you to capture this point, and I want you to capture this point. We can use them to scout. I can make snipers to cover fields of fire for my actual platoon. And so this is a single platoon, right? Well, you'll notice I've got little icons below them. This is a grenadier.
What are your orders?
He's got the ability to throw grenades at people and take out an entire squad of separatists like B1s, and the enemy will be tossing B1s at us like mad any moment now, because the AI I think has had a major enhancement. I couldn't say for certain on the Conquest map. They did attack me, and they did, well, kick my ass, but it was on testing mode. All right, anyways, we're talking about this platoon. So you got grenadiers. What's this guy? Clone Sergeant. There's only 2 enlisted ranks in the clone army, as I'm aware. There are the, well, normal trooper. You've got specialists. You've got NCOs. Right, this is your only NCO, the sergeant, and then you go right. We'll pull the sergeant out here. Actually, looks a little different, I believe. Does he have a little? Okay, this one doesn't. But I know their armor changes as you do research and get into the later eras of Clone War technology. You've also got your lieutenant. You've got a freaking Louis in your squad, and they actually do something different. So this guy, lieutenants were clone troopers, specially trained officers on Camino and recognized by the blue markings on their helmets and torso. They command platoons. All right, so I guess the lieutenant doesn't do anything special. I thought he did. I know the sergeant does. He has increased sight range. Longer sight range than regular clones. All right, we've got some B1s coming up. Oh, Bob is dead. Jim, run! Run back to the squad. We didn't take the point. All right, let's move, men.
Don't know the mission, sir.
You fall back. I can actually take my wounded and bring them back. Let's move the squad up. Get them into cover. You'll notice that the clones fire faster. What are they doing? Have they killed them already? All right, we got more droids coming in, and they'll actually stack up on each other. They'll get close to each other. Like, you don't get these big boxed groups of soldiers that just sit in formation and fire at each other, which, you know, may or may not be canon in the series, because, yeah, they did do that. They love to do their formation marching into combat, which was strange, but yeah, like, all right, let's see here. We're gonna move over here. I'm gonna build a couple of turrets. We'll show out the new turrets that the guys added into the mod real quick. I really love this concept. He took a lot from Battlefront. And if you're gonna take lessons from any game, Battlefront's the one to do it. Because look at the turrets. If you've ever played Battlefront, you immediately recognize this turret. Yeah, it's the Battlefront turrets that you could jump into, and they've got the cover there. I love these. And then you got the anti-vehicle one over here, with the clones sitting in the back. He's gonna fire down, he's gonna put some explosive rounds. Explosion effects seem to be a little bit more meaty in this mod too. Let's move the squad up. All right, so that's just clones and some of the base stuff that I'm really excited about. Let's get into the other things you can build. All right, so they've got heroes. Right away in skirmish mode, I guess you get them. I mean, you can build Obi-Wan, jump right in. You can get the Anakin and his Padawan. You can get, who is this? This is, the Barbarian Jedi dude. I love this guy from the series. I really wanted to see more episodes with him in it. You even get Rex right away, and Rex gives, I think it's a boost to the troops around him. No, he gets special abilities. The actual clone commander, we'll build a clone commander, is the one that will get 20% extra health to the clone troopers in the battle. I haven't actually built the AA gun. Let's take a look at that. I don't think we'll need it though. I'm pretty excited about this mod. So, because it adds a lot of the things that I wanted for the clones. All right, so we're building the heavy gunner. He's 500, he's very expensive, but he is damn good at taking out enemy droids, infantry. Let's build, wow, right away they give us gunships. All right, let's build a gunship. And what we need to do is tech up. Let's tech up, and I can show you guys some of the other units that you get. And there's a lot of really cool ones because of the way the infantry works, being individuals. There's a lot of troop transports, and the way that troops drop in. Like, let's bring the squad up. Go ahead and get out of cover. Let's move you boys up. I mean, I don't know if it's just me, but I really like the animation on these clones.
Reinforcements available.
There's a lot of small details in this mod that have me excited. All right, so this is one of the things. This would normally be one squad, and I have to do one or the other, but now I can just be like, all right, you, and you know what? Let's don't send you by yourself. Let's send 2 squad members over,
Don't know the mission, sir.
and let's capture that resource point while we capture this landing zone up here. All right, so we're capturing this landing zone. One of the things that I like about building the larger squads, and we're gonna build infantry platoon as soon as it's operational. When you drop troops in, I don't have any full squads actually available just yet. Let's bring the commander in. I haven't actually dropped him in yet either, and let's bring a heavy gunner in. We're gonna need them. Are you guys shooting at my clones up here? Let's get the mining facility up. Let's also bring in some transports. While they're not paying attention, get in there, men. Take them down. Don't even need to use the grenades. They were too distracted trying to shoot my boys up here.
mission, sir.
All right, so the transports, when they bring in, they actually drop off the troops one at a time. And when you're dropping in something like the 501st, oh, there's our
Construction complete.
air unit. Fantastic.
I hear you've got a bit of trouble with the Seppies, General.
What? Command units get medics?
General,
Let's take a look at the medic. Oh, that is cool. See, I'm still figuring stuff out with this mod.
yes, sir.
What else do you get? You get a grenadier, you get 2 medics, you get... Here's the actual
Yes, sir.
commander. Come up here, commander. What do you get? You get droid poppers, EMP grenades, nice. And you also get call-in reinforcements. Clone commanders can call in reserve forces to reinforce their position. Oh shit, try that out.
Reinforcements available.
Into the fray.
Move! Move!
I did it, but it didn't. Oh, there they go. Oh, and it's on a timer. So is it just free units? Not only did he call in reinforcements, he called in a
Speeder squad
a
is
bark
ready for
speeder.
action.
That is awesome. You can see the troops are actually dropping off. Let's see if we can get a camera angle on the drop ship one at a time. You'll see like the 501st start trickling out. So you're gonna want a drop zone that is actually clear because you're not gonna drop a big squad all at once. I do like that the medics have little medic badges on them, which is cool. Like I said in Galactic Conquest, as you level up, the armor, they'll go into the phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. It'll change how they look based on the era that the battle is taking place. One other thing that I'm gonna show you guys real quick. We have a whole infantry platoon that we can drop off. Let's move these guys up. Let's take half the squad.
General,
And let's bring you boys over here and try to capture this. At the same time, let's get us some more. Let's build one of the new transports. That sounds like fun. Let's build a new transport and let's build a little build of MDU company and an armored company. Sure, why not? Why not?
yes, sir.
You guys can continue to hold this point. All right, so one of the things that I really like is that I've just captured this. Now, normally in Republic at War, and I think in the original game, when you go to one of these bunkers that are destroyed, they're done. They're dead. But in this, you go up and you capture it, you can actually build an infantry bunker on these sites. Now, I kind of wish I could set up troops to like tell these troops to dig in, maybe make some barricades or something so they could dig in. That would be cool. But sadly, the best you're gonna get is these little bunkers that you can take over. We actually have, let's take a few members of the squad here. There's something up, actually we'll use this squad. There's something up here. Let's go capture it, see what it is. At the same time, we're gonna bring in a couple of the new units. These are mobile build pads that you can deploy and set stuff up on. And this is one of the new, and I say new because I'm coming from the perspective of Republic at War, new APCs, troop transports, that I believe were, literally this unit I think was in like one shot, there's the landing ship. This unit was in one shot of episode 2, I think, and that was it. And they ended up bringing it in, which I really like. You can see it's got tons of slots for clone troopers. There she is. Let's pile in some troops, see what happens. Get in, boys.
I hear you've got a bit of trouble with the Seppies.
Load it up, load it up, load it up.
Your orders.
There you go. They're loaded into the transport, ready to go, protected from small arms fire. I don't think they can shoot out of this, but this is a hovering unit, so that means they can cross over water, which is pretty cool.
Got another mission, sir.
How's the bark speeder look in this? Very nice. Very nice. Has the normal explosive round.
On the move.
That's cool. Let's head over here, capture this. How fast they are. Now, I'm not sure, but I feel like some of the pathfinding issues may have been worked on in this mod, because a lot of the times with these hover vehicles, especially the fast ones, they'll get screwbally is the word I'm gonna use, where they don't really want to go where you tell them to go. Here's one of those mobile turrets. We'll deploy that and check it out. What we can build out of this, you can build an EM field generator. Never seen one of those. Let's build it.
Under construction.
Let's deploy this sucker. See what he builds. He builds a concussion grenade mortar launcher, which we're having issues with. Oh, that's cool. That'll throw off missiles. Offensive sensor node reveals terrain through fog of war at a large radius. This node can protect itself using an energy discharge weapon. Oh, yeah, it's got a turret on it. Let's do that. Drop in a couple of our favorite Walker scout units, and then let's move in.
Into the fray.
Let's just roll you up a little bit.
Complete.
And let's build some more stuff. You can see what the Juggernaut looks like. Weak versus super battle droids, you don't say. The super battle droids in this are very, very effective. Let's build Rex.
Reinforcements en route.
We haven't built Rex yet. Can we tier up again? Or are we maxed out? No, we're not. We still have tier 3 we can go up. That's right, because we don't have access to the 501st or any of the other squads, which we're going to work on right now as soon as we get the cash for it. To solve our cash problems quickly, let's load up the squad. Everybody in! Whoa, it like freaked out.
Stand ready. Understood, sir.
You!
Mission, sir.
You can count on us, sir.
No, 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 no. You all just got out. Why did you get out?
Attention, Sergeant on deck.
Reinforcements
Troopers?
available.
General.
Troopers, come with me.
Yes, sir.
Let's take you guys. Load
Here
up.
we come. We stand ready.
Go, 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 go. It like disappears partially. And you gotta select like the ground bit of it. There we go. So we're flying them in.
Heard the man.
Let's grab these resources over here.
Into the fray.
You can watch them all leave there. Go, 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 go. They kind of cluster up, which is a little weird, but as soon as you move them, they'll spread out.
Understood, sir.
I'm gonna bring in those commanders just to get the medics. That's such a good unit. All right, so we're capturing these. They should give us some resources so we can build some of the bigger units. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about this. This was a great mod for me to try on May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. We need more resources to build more cool stuff. So let's build those, and let's drop Rex in, because I really want to see his model. He's one of my favorite clone troopers.
You can count on us, sir.
And let's move the
we
brigade
go.
here down the hillside. Now, there's lots of different classes. I mean, like I said, let's see. I think I dropped in a heavy, didn't I? I might not have. There they are.
Heard the man.
Oh, they're like stuck.
Yes, sir.
He's not a heavy, he's just a normal trooper. But he's still stuck.
We stand ready.
He got like stuck behind the turret. Oh well. There he is. Here's Rex.
You'll call me captain or sir.
Oh, and I don't know if you can hear the audio there. Let me try it again.
In my book, experience outranks everything.
Right away, sir.
In my
I
book,
hear you've got a bit of trouble with the Seppies, General.
experience outranks everything. This actually sounds from the character voice from the show. I love it. And that's how a lot of the characters are in this so far that I have experienced. He has two abilities: throw a thermal detonator. We can't just willy-nilly throw those, and then we have sprint to get him out of the field. Now let's give him a group of troops to command, and while we're doing that, we need to tier up
Tech upgrade in process.
so I can ooh, we can get another clone captain. I wonder if those stack. Clone captain and the clone commander, 20% to health and sight to all units in the ground. I don't know if it stacks though. All right, boys,
Mission, sir.
back in you go.
Attention, sergeant on deck.
Into the fray.
Into the fray. There we go. Still want to load you all in there though, so get in there. And I believe, did I not build a juggernaut? We're gonna build a juggernaut now.
The name's Rex.
So it takes a minute to drop a full clone trooper platoon off, and we're gonna show that right now. Especially when it's that many troops. So you gotta have a landing zone that is clear from enemy fire, because what they'll do is, the enemy, and I had this happen to me in the last game I played, they set up a couple of anti-infantry like batteries up here, and plenty of B1s, and then they just mowed us down. Even though I was dropping like 3 or 4 separate platoons on the point, yeah, it was a kill zone. It was a terrible, terrible kill zone.
Bark speeder squad awaiting
All right,
your
let's go
orders.
inside the enemy base. I have yet to play as the droids, but I have seen them use a variety of different vehicles effectively. Oh man, here comes the B1s. Ton of them too. Which way are they going? They're going through the center, and they're moving fast. Feels like combat in this, if I'm gonna continue to compare it to, yeah, get over here, get over here. We can capture this and turn it into an anti-infantry turret. Maybe you guys will survive this battle.
Ready.
Let's do that. Let's bring in some air support.
Got another mission,
Didn't mean to turn this into a Let's Play. It was supposed to be a spotlight, but it's the best way to really spotlight what's going on. Hold that position, men. We have to get the turret online. I didn't put them in cover. There we go. There's our air units.
General.
Construction.
Putting down rounds. We're gonna wait until the landing zone is cleared out. I like that the AI is actually firing at us with the hand cannons, doing a little bit of damage. It makes the air units not completely. Oh, here we go. Juggernaut time.
Acknowledged.
Invincible. See the nose turret just going to town on this. Oh man, they're dropping in even more. We're gonna need a little bit more fire support. Let's get a Jedi. I haven't built any Jedi.
Assistance.
I've done all I can.
And let's get some artillery support. Move up. Now that thing has got some firepower to it. And that should give us enough time to pull you back and drop the squad off. Go, 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 go.
You heard the man. Throw it away, son.
Get over here and cover it.
Into the fray.
Now, I'm kind of just messing with the AI, and this is what I did the first time I tested this. And by mid-game, the AI had so much stuff, and it used it so effectively that I went from just messing with him to getting my butt royally kicked. I believe we're maxed out on... Yes, we are. No, we can't be maxed out on tech yet. We don't have all the infantry squads. Oh, maybe we are. There's 501st.
Recruiting.
I know all the other legions are in this. Obi-Wan's group, you know, the one that Commander Cody is always in charge of. They're all in it, and they all look fantastic. Let's get a couple more of those heavy guns, and let's bring in... See, they're starting to bring in Hellfire droids, and they'll keep... Oh, the laser's actually shooting down the missiles. Nice. Let's bring in a Jedi. Haven't done that yet.
Your move.
And let's bring in some artillery.
Moving to
Hopefully this artillery is super effective, because I really do like it. Here's a single platoon of the 501st. Now there's a big difference. In Republic at War, when you build a special unit like the 501st, you get a really big platoon, but you only get the one, right? You only get the one infantry like division, and it moves around. In this, you build them by platoons. Meaning, you can build multiple platoons. You can make your entire army made out of 501st troopers if you really, really wanted to. These are 501st. Since I think I'm early in the tech tree or whatever it is, they don't have the classic armor. Right? I dropped in 501st platoon. Let's drop in another one. Make sure I dropped in the right one. Where's our Jedi?
General.
My allegiance is
Wait.
to the Republic.
What? So you bring in... Oh, wait, don't land on my Jedi. What the hell? When you bring in... Oh, that's so cool. When you bring in the Jedi, you don't just get the Jedi. You actually get a medic, which is nice, and you get Commander Cody, which makes sense because Commander Cody was always the, the commander of the clones underneath Obi-Wan. It's really cool that they combine those. Obi-Wan gets, let me guess, Saber Throw and Force Wave. All right, that's cool.
All units are in position.
All right, boys. Let's deploy the artillery. Let's see how the artillery works in this. Well, she's not wasting any time. I think that round just landed over here. Oh, I like the explosion effect. You get a little bit of that air shockwave when it hits. That's cool. All right, well, oh, we're still dropping troops, amassing ground
We've
troops.
said ready.
501st. I think my gamma's too high. It's really reflective.
Attention, Sergeant on deck.
All right, you boys get together. We're gonna wait until the next squad is done deploying. And then what else have we not built? Haven't built any ATPTs. Improved ATTEs. What do we have here? More Jedi. I mean, this might be a skirmish thing too. The reason I can only build 501st. Maybe they were like, there's no reason to have all of them, or it was a limitation in the skirmish mode. But I do know there are more units in conquest mode.
You'll call me captain or sir.
You'll call me captain or sir. All right, Rex.
In my book,
You've got work.
experience.
Work to do. Get your ass down here.
Understood, sir.
There's our ATPTs. I think we're ready to push in. Ah, I like it. They've got the scout armor equipped.
I hear you've got a bit of trouble with the Seppies, General. What are your
I
orders?
can sell these turrets and move these units forward. So let's go ahead and just move everybody forward. Get the entire army together, and then we'll push in.
You can count on us.
More 501st troopers. Sadly, I don't know why in this they're not showing the armor, even though they're showing it down here. I do know in the Galactic Conquest, they show the uniforms for every squad, the coloring and stuff.
I'm Commander Cody.
I'm Commander Cody. All right, guys, we're moving in.
You heard the man. Throw it away, sir. Into the fray.
Move! Move!
My Juggernaut's like, I don't know what to do.
Yes, sir.
All right, troopers. I think our air unit's about to die. I'm trying to keep the camera on it so you can see it from the clone's perspective, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Yes, sir.
Are you even getting through the shield? I don't think you are. Oh!
I hear you've got a bit of trouble with the Seppies.
All right, hold here.
What are your orders?
Hold here, men.
All units
Oh,
are in
not holding here anymore. You got to get in there.
We said ready.
Fire in the hole!
Light 'em up.
Push in.
Commander Cody.
We got the shield generator, and this should be the win for us.
Mission, sir.
But yeah, I just love that they're individual units. That adds so much tactically to the game. Could you not run over the clones? That would be great. Let's bring in everybody. Let's just grab the entire army.
Attention, Sergeant on deck.
and move them in.
Sir. We'll take out the target in one shot.
We'll take out the target in one shot.
I hear you've got a bit of trouble with the
The rest of the clone army is marching in nice and slow while the clones are fighting away. Gotta move up the artillery as well. I don't think they were in range. All right, boys. Come on, take that stuff out.
What are your orders?
Where's our Jedi? There he is. He's just gonna sit there. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Something that you will notice is that the shot actually has to have line of sight, or they'll just shoot the walls. Now I was using this kind of to my advantage. The enemy was trying to shoot targets that were above them, and they couldn't make the hit, more or less. So what I would do is I was keeping them busy with one squad while I flanked them with the other. Seemed to work pretty well. Looks like the droids are dropping in more troops. Wow, that droid dropship is huge. Where's the rest of the army? Here it is. That heavy machine gun. Oh man. Heavy trooper, there's that artillery, which looks like it's in range. See if you're in range. Just stop where you are. Auto fire. Maybe not. Shield generator, target that. All right, so I'm just showing you guys what's all about. I'm really digging this. I really like this mod. I mean, I highly recommend it. If you're into the Clone Wars series, if you really like the animated series, give this one a go. There's a lot of unique mechanics. And like I said, just the ability to pick individual troopers and make them move in and not feel like these big blocks of big groups. It's such a nice, like, look at that. They don't have to always be in formation. They can just be chilling. So, if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more matches of this, maybe some skirmish matches with me and Gul Dukat could be pretty cool, or maybe even a mini story-driven campaign in maybe the Battlefront map would be neat. I think that would be pretty cool. After Republic at War is over, of course, I think we're coming to the end of that series after a years-long campaign, a little over a year now. 60 episodes is what we're at as of recording this. Pretty crazy. All right, guys. If you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel for more gaming goodness, and as always,
General.
thanks for watching. And I will see you guys next time. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Let's go!
Nothing but scrap. On the way.
My allegiance is to the Republic.